This is an interview with Olivia Buckley on our recreation of the Joker Interrogation scene. Welcome, Olivia.
Hi.
How did the whole production go?
I think overall it went really well. We managed to obviously produce the final production. We got quite a lot of the scenes filmed quite well, so yeah, pretty happy with it for our first project.
What was your role?
I played Commissioner Gordon, so obviously I had to learn lines from the script to match it best as I could to the scene, and obviously we wore props to try and portray the character as best we could.
What went well?
I think overall it all went really well. Kieran was very good at playing his role. He obviously knew the film like the back of his hand, and he played the Joker really well. Quite psychotic, a bit scary really, but yeah, it all went really well generally.
What didn't go well?
We had to cut out a couple of scenes. We didn't have the right amount of people to film some of them. Also, we accidentally missed out a couple of scenes. So yeah, it would have been better if we'd have got all the scenes in and made it like the original as much as possible.
What would you do differently in the future?
Well, instead of like watching the actual scene we were recreating, we were watching a bit of the scene, filming it, and then watching the next bit and filming that bit. I think next time it would be better for us to watch the entire scene, plan out how and what we're going to film, and then do it that way rather than doing scene by scene, because that's how we ended up missing stuff out, and I just think it would be better next time to do that.
Finally, how does it compare to the original?
I don't think there's really much comparison. Obviously we're college students in a studio with a camera, a couple of lights and a couple of rubbish props really. Obviously when it was filmed they had professional cameras, lighting, studio equipment, makeup artists, that sort of stuff. We had Kieran and some face paint. So yeah, I don't think it really compares that much to the actual one.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you. This is an interview with Ethan Galt about our recreation of the Joker Interrogation scene. Welcome, Ethan.
Something.
So, in general, how did you think the whole production went?
Personally, I think the whole production went very well. As we filmed what we had to film, and everyone worked well in the roles that they were allocated, so I think it was sound.
What was your role in the recreation?
My role was Batman. I tried my best in trying to be similar to what the real Batman's like, but it was quite hard to do some of the action scenes, like throwing Kieran on the table, but I thought I'd give it my best shot and it worked well in the end.
What do you think went well?
I think a lot of things went well, particularly the editing at the end, but I'd say the way we knew our lines, we didn't really have much time to learn them, but I think we learned them quite quickly and we knew them. So.
What do you think didn't go well?
I'd say the change in clothing, because we had a few days to film it, so each day we all had different clothes on. So I think I'd change that next time because it didn't look good in the editing.
What would you do differently in the future?
As I said, I'd probably make sure we stuck to the same clothing so we were all in the same outfits and on the same days so that it looked more realistic.
How do you think it compares to the original?
Well, it's very far off from the original, as they're a multi-millionaire company and we're just college students filming in a studio, so it doesn't compare at all, but we give it our best shot.
That's great, Ethan. Thank you for your time.
Nice one. This is an interview with Matthew Moore on the recreation of our Joker Interrogation scene. Welcome, Matthew.
Hello.
How did the whole production go?
I thought the whole production went really well, just for everyone knew the lines, the camera operators knew what scenes they had to achieve from the film and implement it into our short clip.
What was your role?
My role was cameraman, so I had to achieve the scenes from the film and, as I said, implement them into our film. So I had to look at scenes where like the Joker got pulled onto a table and everything, and then bring that into ours. So it's a very difficult scene to pull off.
What went well?
What went well? Basically, the characters knew the script off by heart. Kieran especially, he knows it like very well, like down to a T. Yeah, so everyone knew the lines properly, and everything just went well.
What didn't go well?
What didn't go well? Basically, in the film there's a lot of different lighting effects that we can pull off here in the studio due to the fact we only have full laps, and they probably had like quite a few. So we could have done better with the lighting and everything.
What would you do differently in the future?
In the future I'd probably watch a film more times so I knew what scenes I had to achieve with a camera. So it wasn't just like a mess in the final edit.
How does it compare to the original?
It doesn't really compare at all to the original because that's like a multi-million-dollar company and we're just college students with a camera. So we can really pull everything off like they did.
Thank you for your time, Matthew.
No problem.
This is an interview with Chloe Molyneux about the recreation of our Joker Interrogation scene. Welcome, Chloe.
Hi.
So, how did you think the whole production went?
I think it went really well. I think we worked quite well as a team and we overcome quite a few power struggles between some of the characters, and yeah, I think we did a good job.
So, what was your role in recreating the production?
So I was camera woman as Matt was cameraman, and our job was basically to kind of capture the scenes that were in the movie really as similarly as possible.
What do you think went well when producing the recreation?
I think overall it was really good. I think we worked well as a team, and I think everyone knew their lines really well, especially Kieran. Kieran was really good. But yeah, I think overall we worked really well as a team, and it ended up quite good.
What do you think didn't go very well?
Even though I said we worked well as a team, I think sometimes there was quite a few power struggles between some of the team in terms of, you know, like the scheduling of shooting or certain lines or certain scenes that we should miss or include. I think that if we were to do it again, maybe we should have set it out a bit more clearly.
What would you do differently in the future?
As I said, maybe set it out a bit more clearly and make sure that we kind of stick to the schedule, stick to the lines, make sure we know what scenes we're doing ahead of time, because like this time we were kind of watching a scene from the movie and then kind of recreating it straight away. I feel like we should have watched the whole thing and then had it set out.
How do you think it compares to the original?
I don't think it really compares. I think in terms of acting and stuff like that, it was quite good. I think the acting was quality, but we're literally in a studio with some cameras and we're just college students, and you know, The Dark Knight was directed by a great director, Christopher Nolan, and it was in a big studio, and it was just kind of a lot more professional than we were. But I think overall it was good, and I like the final result.
That's very cool.
Thank you.
Say it, go on your voice. Oh, come on, guys.
We're not doing anything.
Now it is.
Are you ready?
Go. Wait, am I filming you walking to a door or what?